A lot of Waldorf families were skeptical about being online. And the things that really do set Lotus and Ivy apart, the biggest thing is that our classes are live. The students have that interaction with their teacher and they form a connection with their teacher and with their classmates. And we also have outlets for families to connect with other families as well. So those are things that are really important and were important right from the very beginning of starting Lotus and Ivy, because we wanted to make sure that our program allowed people to be able to connect with one another.
Another thing that sets us apart is our smaller class sizes. If you have been in a brick and mortar Waldorf school, you've probably seen class sizes 20, 25, even 27. And Heather and I, from the very beginning, when we opened our first program in 2015, we really wanted our class sizes to be small for our own children who were in the classes. And we just felt like if it's a smaller class size, the teacher can get to know and see our kids.
We also partner with several states to bring tuition assistance programs to our families. So some of the states that we are partnered with right now are Florida, Virginia, New Hampshire, Arizona, and California. And if your state has a program that you would like us to try to be a part of, we would love for you to reach out to us so that we can make Waldorf education and Lotus and Ivy classes available to as many students as possible, which is one of our missions. We also offer grown-up education for all of our families. So if your student is enrolled in even just one Lotus and Ivy class, then you get to attend all of our grown-up education programs for free. We do offer these outside of Lotus and Ivy for a very small fee that does go to our speaker, but we really value education, and we believe that it's really important to continue as parents in our Waldorf education ourselves.
Another thing that sets us apart is our festival life over the course of the year. So we have made a point to celebrate these festivals. So we start with Michaelmas in the fall. We do celebrations of light festival in the late fall. We have St. Nicholas come and visit. We have our first Candlemas festival coming up this weekend. We do a May Day festival. So just to help our families get this sense for this rhythm of the year and kind of living into each season as it passes, and something very special and very important to our program. And this past year, we had our students really start to participate more in the festivals. So really this year we've seen it grow into something even more.
Classes are a la carte. So that means that if your student is just interested in taking a Spanish class or a handwork class, you may register for what works for your family. Our classes start at $50 and go up. So if that is something that you are particularly budget conscious or just want to try us out for one class that meets one day per week, this is a really great opportunity for you to have your student join Lotus and Ivy, enjoy our classes, see if it works for you, and try and really hone in on a class that you feel your student would really connect with. It's really important for students to have a say in the classes that they're taking and have that connection with the teacher. So we work with the families to make sure that our classes are a good fit. So we also give our families choices for payment. Sometimes programs ask for all of the payment up front. We do not do that. Of course, that is an option if that is what is preferred, but we give many different options for payment. We have a pay in full option, we have a semesterly payment option, and then we have a monthly payment option. And so that allows families to spread the payments out over time if that is what works best for your family's budget. Most of our families do choose that monthly payment option. We spread those payments out over 10 months for our families. It's 5 payments for each semester. We're happy to explain more about that if families have questions.
We intentionally saved the best for last is our teachers. We think that we have the best teachers in the world. Our teachers have a combined, we really lost count, but we know that they have a combined Waldorf teaching experience of over 500 years. Many of them have several decades experience in a Waldorf classroom. And you can watch some of their videos online. If you take any of our classes, you see right away that we do have the best teachers when it comes to Waldorf knowledge, warmth, and caring personalities.
Follow up with the students. They go into their Google Classrooms daily, providing feedback for their students, checking emails and responding in a responsible manner to our families when you all have questions, providing support and providing challenge for students who may need that. And we don't just think we have the best teachers. We know we have the best teachers at Lotus and Ivy, and we are just so grateful that they keep coming back year after year, because without the teachers, the program would not be as good as it is.